Pet Simulator was once the most loved game on Roblox. However, because of greed, the owner has caused the game to be hated by almost everybody in the Roblox community. Now, if you don't already know, Pet Simulator is a game where you collect and nurture virtual pets that often cost real-life money to even get. Because of the pay-to-win nature of the games, it has caused almost everybody to hate on not only Pet Simulator, but big games in general. But before we dive deeper, make sure to subscribe with notifications on to help me reach 100,000 subscribers and to never miss an upload on my channel ever again. Big Games is a popular Roblox game development studio known for creating hit titles like Pet Simulator X. The studio is led by Preston, also known online as Preston or Build Into Games, who is the founder and main developer. Big Games is recognized for its engaging simulator-style games, frequent updates, and strong community presence. The studio has built a reputation for high-quality experiences within the Roblox platform, attracting millions of players worldwide. Many players criticize Big Games and its founder Preston for their heavy focus on monetization in games like Pet Simulator X. The use of pay-to-win mechanics, expensive in-game purchases, and limited-time exclusives has led to frustration among players who feel the games prioritize profit over fair gameplay. Some also accuse the studio of exploiting younger audiences through aggressive monetization strategies. Additionally, updates can sometimes introduce bugs or imbalance, and certain changes, like nerfing features or locking content behind paywalls, have upset parts of the community. Despite the backlash, the games remain highly popular. The original Pet Simulator launched in 2018 and quickly gained traction for its simple yet satisfying gameplay. Players collected coins, upgraded pets, and explored new areas. It was a hit, praised for its addictiveness and regular updates. However, it was relatively short-lived and interest faded as the game stopped receiving major updates. Big Games tried to capitalize on the success of the original with Pet Simulator 2, but the launch was rocky. It featured a more polished engine, but limited content, slow progression, and an over-promised anti-pay-to-win stance. The game launched in phases, restricting access behind in-game time gates or developer-controlled releases. Fans lost interest quickly due to lack of excitement, missing features, and slower updates. Despite being labeled the future of the franchise, PS2 was quietly abandoned, becoming one of Roblox's most underwhelming sequels. Pet Simulator X marked a major resurgence, becoming one of the most played games on Roblox. Its polished gameplay loop, trading mechanics, and weekly updates brought massive popularity. However, the cracks began to show as monetization became more aggressive. Players noticed pay-to-win elements. Many pets and features were locked behind expensive game passes or Robux exclusive eggs. Exclusive pets, ultra-rare pets were obtainable only through real money purchases like plushies and codes, pricing out many of their fans. Repetitive updates. The game relied on weekly reskins and similar events, causing content fatigue. Buggy launches. Updates often went live with issues or last-minute changes, frustrating players. Despite its financial success, criticism mounted, especially from older players and content creators. Community trust weakened as it became clear the game prioritized revenue over gameplay balance. Big Games released Pet Simulator 99 as a fresh start, but it quickly drew criticism for being overly complex and monetized from the start. With 99 levels to grind, more currencies, and heavier use of RNG, it felt bloated rather than refined. Players called it a grind fest with minimal payoff, and many complained that it didn't fix the core issues from PSX. Moreover, the monetization was arguably worse. Premium pets, time-gated mechanics, and near-constant promotions made it feel more like a cash shop than a game. Despite strong launch numbers, player retention quickly dropped, and interest faded far more rapidly than in previous titles. By 2025, the Pet Simulator franchise had lost much of its charm. What began as a fun, accessible series became a cautionary tale of over-monetization, mismanagement, and franchise fatigue. Preston and Big Games remained financially successful, but the community's enthusiasm had clearly diminished. The downfall of Pet Simulator was gradual, marked by missed opportunities, broken promises, and an increasing focus on profit over fun. While the franchise still holds a place in Roblox history, its reputation today is a shadow of what it once was. This brings us to the big year of 2025, and it looks like the hate for Big Games has slightly stopped. However, I think everyone still has the same notion about his games being pay to win and not very fun at all. But at least it's not as bad as when Pet Simulator 99 got released. However, this takes us to KreekCraft and his impact on the situation and why he hates Big Games, and like I mentioned earlier, he had quite a lot to say about the game when it was first released. However, we can see that he still feels some type of way against Big Games. This would start on April 10th when the official Big Games Twitter account would call out KreekCraft to a, I guess, boxing match. To which KreekCraft would quickly respond stating, all that child gambling money and you're still using AI photos like a little. We all know the only thing big you have is a bank account, and I can't lie, KreekCraft absolutely cooked big games here. And this tweet would get over 1 million views, and legit everybody saw it and saw him completely annihilate big games. He would even speak about this on stream.
Dang, dude. It's got 26,000 likes. So that happened. Yeah, they kind of got ratioed a little bit, chat. They kind of got ratioed a little bit, just a little bit. Now, what's funny? I don't know if you guys want to know what's really funny, right? So big games, they started doing this thing where they're posting like AI, like this is AI, right? This is AI. And I don't know why they keep doing this to themselves, because every time they post something like that, they just get absolutely clobbered.
Even pointing out how big games are so lazy, they have to use AI that steals other people's artwork.
Like, that's crazy. Like, if you're gonna steal the photo, just Photoshop the cat head on top of it. But they didn't even do that. They were like, hey, ChatGPT, remake this photo with a cat head on top of it. Like, I'm like, what the? Dude, what is going on at big games right now, man? I don't know what's going on over there. Like, did they hire somebody new? I don't know what's happening. But this marketing strategy is not working. I can tell you that. Oh, man.
Even people in the comments would support what KreekCraft was saying. One user stated, when you see Kreek swear on Twitter, you know it's serious. Another user would comment, Kreek is a true king for calling out the use of AI art. Someone else would say, the fact that their games still don't die, but other good games are, is just mental. The hate against big games wasn't just on YouTube. Oh, no. It would also be on Twitter with ex-fans of the games stating, I hope big games goes out of business. Or another tweet that read, I hate Pet Simulator, there is no point in even playing if you don't have money. Someone else would state, bro, how did big games turn Pet Simulator from a fun grind into a full-on Robux scam? Every update is just buy this or get left behind. So yeah, guys, I think it's safe to say that since the blow up of big games and Pet Simulator, it has only gone down for Preston and his team. It's sad because of how good the game is, or at least was, but at the same time, Preston did this to himself and caused the satisfying downfall of Pet Simulator. But as always, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy content like this, please make sure to subscribe with notifications on to help me reach 100,000 subscribers. And if you want to watch something similar to this, click the video on screen now.